Through this Columbia Paper Infinity website, the key idea is we can enter a client right here and a number of reams, and then we can either press submit or enter. So here we just added 20 reams for Shake Shack. If we actually type in a new name that isn't already in our database and a number of reams, and then we submit this guy, what's going to happen is now when we try to type in a new client, it'll actually autocomplete and it'll add that one. It's not going to let us submit something blank. It does require a client name. It does also require reams. If I just did random text, that's not going to cut it. Cool, that works. And yeah, that's kind of the key idea. And then we can delete some of these. We can either press the red button, and we see that it kind of gives us that button press visual. Very cool. We can also drag and drop. So I can drag it up to the trash can and drop it there. And yeah, that's the basic functionality. If I drag it somewhere where like it's not supposed to go, it just returns to its location. Pretty much the way that this works is we just have like three main like records that we keep. We have a list of clients, we have a list of sales, and then we just have a hard-coded name of the salesperson. And so pretty much what happens is initially we render all of this and we write it out. When there's a change to this underlying data model, we update the website so that it then reflects those changes. So pretty much at the beginning, when it's ready, when the document's ready, rather, we use the autocomplete feature on the client with the source clients. And so that's how we're actually able to get this list of autocomplete features. Yeah, and then we render the sales record, which as you can imagine, just iterates over this list rather. And sets it up in HTML. We append all of that and then we render it. Obviously we have a delete button, and pretty much as you would expect, we remove the record and then just update the rendering with the updated data model. And yeah, I just want to step through kind of this list really quick, make sure I hit on everything. Columbia Paper Infinity, right? We have that as the title. Cool, we autocomplete this. We have some error checking there. The names get added to autocomplete. Cool. A new record, right? It shows up as the first record. So if I was to go like this, right, it shows up at the top. For each sale record, we have a delete button that we can delete it like that. After a new one is added, we immediately go back. So if I like add this and then I go like this, immediately our cursor goes back there, which is really cool. If I had the name and I did submit, our cursor jumps back there. We can either press the button or we can do enter. We've seen this error checking in action, so I'm not going to go over that. There's the trash can. As you can expect, this is droppable and these objects are draggable. We can kind of search here. Maybe I can pull it up. Right, we have the trash, which is droppable. It accepts the sales records. If I go to the sales, there's way too many. But it's somewhere in here, and I promise you that it is draggable. Maybe if I search for draggable, very cool. That's not it. Right here, there we go. Cool, and that's pretty much it. So that's the Columbia Paper Infinity website.